One resident describes her horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's racist! What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the right-winged angel, Oliver Mack, and in this video, we got to talk about CNN's new form of racism called digital blackface. That's right. Digital blackface. You know, when you remember what blackface is, you put a white person puts black makeup on and they're supposed to be a black person. That's called racism. I get it. That could be, but a lot of times the person is just dressing up in costume and then wokies get all bent out of shape. But this is completely different. This is ridiculous. And you guys got to see this. Check this out. All right, it's from CNN. This was posted yesterday. What's digital blackface, and why is it wrong when white people use it? You would not believe what they're talking about. So you've seen this meme before, right? When this woman, what's her name? Kimberly Sweet Brown Wilkins. And when she's something happened at our apartment, there was a fire, and then she said, "Ain't nobody got time for that." Y'all remember that? So let me show you what they're saying. CNN, maybe you shared that viral video of Kimberly Sweet Brown Wilkins telling a reporter after narrowly escaping an apartment fire, "Ain't nobody got time for that." Perhaps you posted that meme of supermodel Tyra Banks exploding in anger on America's Next Top Model. I was rooting for you. We are all rooting for you. Or maybe you've simply posted popular GIFs. Or GIFs. What is it? Is it GIFs or GIFs? Y'all tell me in the comment section. Such as the one of NBA great Michael Jordan crying, or of drag queen RuPaul declaring, "Girl, if you're black and you've shared such images online, you get a pass." So, of course. But if you're white, you may have inadvertently perpetuated one of the most insidious forms of contemporary racism. You may be wearing digital blackface. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on in our society? What is going on in the world today? When I see somebody who's white and they share something of a black person, say they share black music or they share a black artist, that actually makes me feel good. That's something that should bring us together, because it shows that these people are appreciating what black people are doing. They're appreciating black culture. People talk about cultural appropriation all the time. They talk about white women shouldn't wear braids, white women shouldn't do this, white women shouldn't do that, white people shouldn't do this. When I see stuff like that, I think it's great. I think that's what brings us together, if we can appreciate each other, right? When black people wear long, stringy weaves, they're appreciating white people's hair. That's cool, right? So if a white woman wears braids or wants to get a kinky curly weave, she's appreciating what black people have. And that should be a good thing. That's something that should bring us together. But of course, the wokies out there are trying to tear us apart. They don't want us to come together. I think a lot of this stuff is done on purpose. These people get their marching orders from the people behind the curtain, you know, the people that's trying to tear us apart, the people that's actually running the country, not Joe Biden. But they want us to be separated, because when we're separated, we can't form an alliance and go after the people who we really need to go after. We're too busy going after each other. And stupid stuff like this adds to that. Digital blackface? Are you serious? I have no problem with white people sharing memes of black people, sharing videos of black people, listening to black music. Are you trying to say that white people shouldn't be dealing with black people? Are you agreeing with Scott Adams? You know, Scott Adams from Dilbert, who said white people should move away from black people. Sometimes it makes me feel like Scott Adams is right, because white people can't even share memes of black people. When white people share these memes, they're actually helping black people. They're putting our faces out there more. White people are the majority of the country, and if white people are sharing black images, that means that those black people are going to be put to the forefront because more people are sharing them. So now you're saying white people shouldn't share anything from black people. And if you're going to say that white people shouldn't share memes or GIFs, then why should white people listen to black music? Isn't listening to black music also a form of digital blackface? Isn't that what you're saying? What is this person's name who wrote this article? John Blake. Let's see who John Blake is. This is John Blake right here. John Blake looks like he's not totally black himself. He looks like he's a mixed, half white, pro-black. I'm sure. He might not be. He might just be real light skinned, but look at his hair. He looks like he's a mixed pro-black, mixed half white pro-black. And this is something that John Blake posted on Twitter. This was back in December before Christmas. You may be seeing a more woke Santa Claus this Christmas. So you got Santa Claus over here, black Santa Claus, mind you, with the communist fist up in the air, the Black Lives Matter fist up in the air. What are these people doing? What are these people doing? We will never come together as a country, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, if these people, these wokies, continue to do what they're doing. And there's a lot of people who will fall in line and take their marching orders from these people who are trying to divide us. Don't listen to them. We know what their end goal is. We know they want a Marxist, communist country. And the only way that they can do that is to divide us, separate us, so we don't know what's going on. And the best way to do that with black people is to talk about how racist white people are. So they continue to drive this point home. White people are racist. White people are racist. White people are racist. White people don't like you. White people don't like you. White people don't like you. So from generations to come, you're going to have black people who see white people in a negative light because their parents, taking their marching order from these wokies, these Marxists, are going to teach their children to see white people in a bad light. And it's very, very unfortunate. We need to see each other like human beings. We need to understand that if a white person shares something from a black person, that's a good thing. That's not appropriation. That's not racism. That's appreciation. And that's all it is. And we need to take the time out to appreciate each other more as human beings who come from different environments, who come from different cultures, different backgrounds, and understand that it's a beautiful thing when we can all come together and share our differences and share how we see the world in a different way. That's wonderful. We need more of that. I love to talk to people from different cultures, different backgrounds, and get a perspective of how they grew up and how they see the world. Sometimes they can teach me something because I'm always willing to learn from other people. If we stay in this echo chamber where we're just talking to people who agree with us all the time, we can't grow like that. We need to talk to people from different cultures who have different experiences. I would love to learn from white people. I would really, really, really love to learn from white people. Learn about how they grow up, learn about how they raise their children, learn about how they see the world. And I'm sure there are a lot of white people out there who would learn to love from people like me. Who would love to learn from people like me about my experiences, about how I grew up, the things that I appreciate, the things I like, and how I raise my children. May be a little different, but it is what it is. What do you guys think? Do you think that white people sharing memes is digital blackface, or do you think that these people have gone off the deep end once again? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.